5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, welcome back to the Blerdiverse Comic Book Corner. We're back with another review. We're checking out Batman 114. This is by Brandon Thomas, James Tynion IV, Jason Howard, and Jorge Jimenez. So we pick up after Batman 113. So we pick up after last time, and we're right now in Ivy's garden, where Ivy and Miracle Marley are having a conversation about the state of Gotham and how it's succumbing to its fear. And Ivy was telling that Miss Miracle Marley is that you may be a little optimistic as far as your point of view for doing this, that, and the other, but we really shouldn't be doing this in the greens where it's at. And Miracle Marley's like, I mean, heck, if we just get the mind machine and let's say cure everybody of all their rage in their heart, we can be able to help them. And he's like, oh, I know how Scarecrow's going to imprison the town in fear toxin. But then we get to Peacekeeper X has been dispatched by the magistrate to go take care of Peacekeeper 1, who is, as we saw last time, on that good cushion alcohol. Well, not really, but he off the molly by Scarecrow. So he's there, he's trying to give him the peaceful option, like, hey man, talk it out. How unfortunately, Peacekeeper is getting goaded by Scarecrow while he's off the fear toxin and everything, and then just goes fighting Peacekeeper X, thinking that it's Batman in his frantic delusional state. And they're going back and forth and throwing some fades, and Peacekeeper X has the upper hand until some things pop out, and guess who shows up to the battle? Batman. Batman's like, yo, I know this is all your fault. This is your struggle, and this is the stuff you're causing damage to Gotham and everything. And if everybody saw this, y'all be hemmed up. And after that, the guy who's running the magistrate is like, hey man, we're justice. We're doing this for the most peaceful ways and everything. A little cloud averages it never hurt anybody. So they're fighting. He sends the little henchmen and robots to fight Batman while Peacekeeper X and Peacekeeper 1 keep fighting and everything. And then like Peacekeeper X punches Peacekeeper 1 through a building and everything, and then they keep fighting and everything. He blasts like a big ass laser that like fries half of Peacekeeper's face and body, but blasts through a building causes damage and everything. Batman's like, what the hell are you guys doing? You're causing so much damage. But they don't care. They're trying to clean up their own mess until Peacekeeper X is about to pull out the coup de grace and finish him off. But Peacekeeper 1 pulls one of his tools and stuffs it inside of the weapon that is the coup de grace for Peacekeeper X, and blows up the Peacekeeper X suit. And after that, Peacekeeper 1's just like, going crazy and beating on Peacekeeper 1. And then the guy who's the head of the magistrate is like, oh my god, all hope is lost. We can't save either of them. It's gonna be a waste of 2 good soldiers in 2 good suits. And he's like, just blow it up because we just can't have this coming back to us. So literally blows up everything there, and we see Batman getting away from this crazy ass scene and everything to be greeted by Miracle Molly saying, hey, I know where Scarecrow's going to strike next. And that's where the chapter ends. There's a little side story that goes on, which follows Clown Hunter, and like we said last time, he was dealing with fear toxin himself and was fighting a clown of his own manifestation. But this time he's saved by none other than Red Robin himself, Tim Drake. And he's like, hey, you had a bad fear toxin in your brain, but heck, we're gonna solve the problem of the crime, find Scarecrow, want to help out? He's like, alright, bet. And that's the end of the chapter. As far as the chapter, I give it a solid, I'll say 7.5. Decent, like, good action here. Good action, good fighting and everything, all that. We're going to see how Scarecrow's trying to push the plot as far as he's trying to get to the mind machine to really unlock the fear in Gotham's citizens and everything. We're going to see how Batman stops that. And because like this, I feel like this is the last story before we get into Future State, because right now we are in Future State Gotham. That's a storyline going on at the same time. So unless like we're going in a different way or whatever, but I feel like that's going to be the way to get into it, to get to like how Batman becomes the Dark Detective and all those other things, because we're in the Future State right now, and we'll also Omniverse, but we'll see that later. Other than that, that's my thoughts on this chapter. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll be back with another one. Peace.